Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. In today's video, we're going to be going over all of the recent leaks regarding the map of GTA 6 and discussing what is likely, what is unlikely, and overall going over the latest information that we know about the map and world of GTA 6. So lots of really awesome and exciting information to discuss today, but if you have not already, make sure to drop a like rating on this video to show your support, as well as subscribe down below for more daily videos just like this. But first off, here is today's shout out of the day, and right after went to the actual video. So today's shout out of the day goes to a really awesome website known as the XBZ Shop. Now they specialize in making some really awesome hoodies, all with custom prints and graphics. Now they have all sorts of really awesome hoodie designs, ranging from cryptocurrencies to references from the stock market, and also some more generic designs that look beautiful as well. Make sure to go ahead and click the first link in the description down below to check out XBZ Shop, see their selection of hoodies today, and when you're ready to purchase, make sure to use the code 10OFF at checkout for 10% off your entire order. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So as most of you guys probably already know by now, the past few weeks have been very important in regards to GTA 6 news, because we started receiving some new information from a number of reliable sources in the community, as well as a number of news sites that have confirmed some information. Now, as we discussed in a number of my previous videos over the past couple of weeks, we do already know, and it's pretty much been confirmed by numerous people, that GTA 6 is of course going to be taking place inside of Vice City, which is Miami, Florida in real life. Now this announcement is of course super exciting because Miami, Florida has a lot of similarities with Los Angeles, where of course GTA 5 is based, but at the same time it is also very different in many ways, which is super exciting. Now there's been a lot of leaks over the past week or so that do claim that they have the map for GTA 6, and I want to go ahead and discuss those right now. So over the past couple of days, we have been receiving tons of really interesting images online that do claim that it is the map of GTA 6, and there have been a lot of these images. Now at the moment, no reputable leaker, including Tom Henderson, which is the original source for pretty much all of this information, has confirmed any of these map quote-unquote leaks. However, it is worth remembering that because it is a leak, we have to take it with a grain of salt, but it does not mean that it is absolutely false. Now, if we take a look back at Red Dead Redemption 2, which is Rockstar's newest game that they did release a couple of years ago, the map for Red Dead Redemption 2 actually leaked online in a random form years before the game released, but people thought it was fake and they just ignored it. Now, for the privacy of Rockstar, I will not be showing images of the alleged map on screen right now, just in case it is in fact the map of GTA 6. However, if you are interested in viewing it for yourself, I will leave a link in the description down below so you can go ahead and check it out. Now, from what we've heard for the most part, it looks like that Rockstar is not going to be making the map of GTA 6 much bigger than what we had with GTA 5, but instead they're going to be focusing on quality instead of quantity. Now, I think most people can agree that the map of GTA 5 is quite large and it is definitely a good size. It is not small by any means, but where it lacks a lot of character is the quality in regards to building interiors, or actually the lack thereof, and also the entire northern part of the map being very open, and while it is a desert, there's not much character to it. And the reason for that, based on what we have learned, is that allegedly Rockstar had to make Blaine County very simple and not complicated due to the console graphic limitations on the PS3 and Xbox 360. I'm sure Rockstar would have loved to design a whole town out there in Blaine County, however the physical graphical limitations did not allow them to do so. So allegedly the map of GTA 6 is going to take place in Miami, Florida, and the overall map size is not going to be anything too larger than GTA 5. Now we did discuss a number of years ago when Rockstar sent out their scout team to Miami, Florida to go ahead and take pictures and videos of building interiors, and the reason why they do that is so the designers and the developers are able to look at real pictures that the scout team took, and they're able to replicate that into the virtual world to make sure it matches as close as possible. Now specifically, the scout team that went out to Miami, Florida a number of years ago, and I'm sure has gone out many times since, they were focused a lot on taking pictures and videos of building interiors, which is not something that was very heavily focused on with GTA 5, again due to those technical limitations. Now on top of that, Miami, Florida is obviously a very interesting city because it is fairly highly populated like Los Angeles, but it has way more skyscrapers, which is going to make the city look super interesting. Obviously in GTA 5 we do have a number of skyscrapers throughout the map, which is super cool, but Miami is totally different. It has a lot more, and quite honestly, in my opinion, the city has a lot more character, which I cannot wait to see how Rockstar implements. Now, according to Tom Henderson, as we did discuss last week, he did say that the overall theme of GTA 6 is going to be a modern day Miami, so for all of you out there that were worried about GTA 6 kind of being like an 80s game or possibly even earlier than that, those rumors have been put to rest, and Rockstar is taking a modern day Miami, Florida approach, which quite honestly for me is definitely a little bit relieving because that is something I was a bit worried about. Some more interiors are definitely going to be a serious improvement, but on top of that, I do expect the overall map to be a much higher quality and fidelity level than GTA 5, with much more detailed environments, and the reason for all of these little improvements to make the game look hyper realistic are not only because Rockstar has gotten a lot better themselves at creating in-game environments, but also because the next-gen consoles allow them to have so much more power compared to the PS3 and Xbox 360 that this game is really going to push those consoles to their limits, and that is a great thing to see. Now, many of the map leaks, especially the one that I will leave in the description down below so you can go ahead and check it out, have been super interesting, and this one especially has a lot of areas from Florida that are super exciting to see, including of course Miami, but also little outskirts such as Key West and other areas that Floridians are definitely going to be able to relate to. Now, the fun thing for me is I'm going to be in Miami next month, so I'm definitely going to take all the vibes in, feel it out, and I cannot wait to see how Rockstar relates that in GTA 6. So just to wrap things up, a few key points to remember about the map of GTA 6. Number one, it is likely going to be based in Miami, Florida. Number two, the actual map size is not going to be anything too bigger than what we have with GTA 5. And number three, the big improvements are not going to be made in quantity, but instead quality in regards to map interiors, the overall map design, and most importantly, the fidelity of the map and the amount of detail that Rockstar is able to put to make things as hyper-realistic as possible. Now, the last point I want to make here is that whenever Rockstar releases any type of video game, especially in the GTA series, that pretty much sets the next 10 years of video game development and publishing, so all eyes are on Rockstar, and this is going to be an absolute leap forward in pretty much every video game category, ranging from gameplay, mechanics, graphics, map design, and everything in between. But let me know in those comments down below, what are some things that you want to see Rockstar add into the map of GTA 6? Are there any specific areas in Miami or Florida that you think Rockstar should add, maybe like Disney World? Or do you think that there is something else that needs to be added that we do not have with GTA 5? Let me know what your thoughts are in those comments down below because I really want to hear from you guys. But either way, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed watching today's video and you learned something new, let me know by dropping a like rating, as well as subscribe down below if you haven't already, with those bell notifications on so you're always notified whenever I upload a brand new video. But either way, thank you again for tuning in today, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video just like this. But until then, have an awesome day and I'll be sure to talk to you guys then.